My first guest has starred in some of the biggest films of all time. This Sunday, you can see him in the new Showtime movie, Spinning Boris. Let's welcome Jeff Goldblum. Wow! Look at you!
Wow. Look at you!
Look at you! Just you bound out. You've got this energy. People love Jeff Goldblum. I tell you, they do. They just do. They love their Jeff Goldblum.
They love you.
Yes, yes, please. But now let me ask you first. You've got.
Look how he doesn't want to accept the Laura
I
Reef.
can't accept. You've always got such a great sense of personal style. I will say that about you. Those eyeglasses you're wearing right now are quite unusual and fantastic.
Do you like them?
Yeah, look at them.
Thank you very much.
Are they Italian? What's this?
Try those on.
Oh, I thought you were giving them to me. Thank you.
If you like, you can have them.
Oh, wow.
Gee, who do you look like?
Well, hello. Yeah, you know what I love about eyeglasses is you can do things like this. Yes, it could work, yes! I just bit on your glasses. I'm sorry.
I know, you slobbered on them. I know there's gonna...
I didn't slobber on them. I didn't go... Oh, wait, I just did that now. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. Well, that's gonna fix it.
Well, yeah, it's gonna get it off. Worth a lot on eBay now. I'm such an idiot. They're very cool, though. Do you feel differently when you wear those stylized... What are you smelling?
Well, I don't know if there's anything like... There's nothing.
What do you think? My saliva would have some stench to it?
If you had a particularly, aromatic, pungent,
secretions.
But it's fine.
Yeah. Please stop sniffing those. It's driving me to distraction.
But how's your eyesight? You're good
Perfect,
eyesight?
like an eagle. I could be a scout in the cavalry. I can put my ear against tracks and tell you if the train's coming.
That has nothing to do with eyesight.
I know, I'm just babbling like a chimp tonight. I don't know what's wrong. No, I have excellent eyesight. Perfect eyesight.
Good for you, good for you.
I noticed those were quite blurry.
Not so blurry, is it?
Yeah, you've got bad peepers, I think. Those are...
No, not so. 2.25 or something like that. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
No, in fact, I've acted many times just like this. I don't like contact lenses.
Why? The contact lenses don't feel good. Is that
That's right. To me, they don't. You know, when I grew up, I had contact lenses, those hard kind that they used to have. I don't think anybody has those anymore.
They were like little plastic frisbees that you wore.
Exactly. They were terrible. Do you remember those? And they made you like wear them for an hour, half hour the first day, then an hour the second, until you got a callus on your eyelid. It was only for the toughest of people. And
when was this?
You know, when I was a tyke.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, but I'm very sensitive in the eyeball, many other ways too, but I can't, even those...
I'm real sensitive in the eyeball. Does that line work with the ladies? Very sensitive in the old peeper there, the old eyeball.
Anyway, I don't like anything in my eye, but you know, without the contact lens, I don't mind a little blurriness, because I'm not that blind, and so I don't mind, like right now.
You don't mind if things are a little fuzzy? It probably makes the world seem more peaceful and calm.
I don't know about that, but I can be, you know, it can be, because I can't see exactly, so sometimes it feels like I'm in a little safe kind of bubble of, I'm just by myself.
You're,
It's not a time to go into it, but you get the idea.
I think we just did, yeah.
You wouldn't want any more than that.
Let me ask you about you have a tan. It looks to me like you have a tan.
Not true.
Really?
Again, not true. No, I don't think so. Well, as it turns out, yes, I was just in the sun for a little bit the other day, but not enough to really do anything. No, this is my starting color.
Well, that's good for you.
Look, what's with that scab? Whence came by you that scab? No, you've got a little gouge.
You just pointed to it. Yeah, I have a little like sore on my hand. I don't know. It's some weird thing, and now the audience is getting freaked out. But let's get a close-up of that scab on my hand right there. I've got a little scab. Oh. Well, I'm not some monster. What do you think? I'm just some sort of LARPing monster? Oh! Oh! You know what? You're smelling my pungent saliva and pointing to scabs of light?
You're a national treasure. You are a national treasure.
Yeah.
You've just proven it again. Now, at any point, did you put a Band-Aid on that? Because that looks like it's just getting unliquidy. It looks like it's just getting dry.
You know, it is. Just get in tight again, please. This is important.
You know what I mean.
Let me explain what happened.
Look,
it
now
was like...
you're spitting on yourself, too. Look at that. Look at that. Can you see that?
I spit on myself?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's either my or your saliva. I don't know. When we send this to the lab,
Let me see. I'll see if it was saliva then. Oh, my God. That is a bad sore. How do we know that this isn't the beginning of, like, you know, I've got some disease or, you know, who knows? You know what I mean?
I'm sure you're fine.
Thank you. Jeff Goldblum's told me I'm fine. A doctor will say, oh, this is terrible. You've got a year to live. No, no, no. Jeff Goldblum told me I'm fine.
But speaking of coloration, look at the color. Look at your color. Now, the color... He's got a very special...
I am, and I think it's no secret, I envy people like you that have a sort of an olive complexion because you can go out and enjoy the sun. I have to cower under a large lady's hat when I go to the beach.
I'm sure that's attractive.
It's not attractive.
I'd like it, but...
Wow. Meet me in upstate New York tomorrow.
You taught me to do that. I saw Bob Hope do it for years, and I couldn't...
I stole it from Bob Hope.
And well, then I learned it from you. From watching that, I went, how do you do that? And then finally, I can do it. And I do it all the time. I enjoy doing that.
Yes.
And I learned it from you.
Thank you. You said, I wish I had known you during the gee period. That would have been fun. Do you think that my coloring is sickly?
No, it's you're like a freshly peeled apple.
It's one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me.
However, the skin, you don't receive any makeup on the hands, do you?
No, see, that's a problem. They paint my pale melon every night. They have a brush, and they paint this so that I show up on TV, but they don't do the hands, so if I ever, like Bob Fosse style, take the hands to the face, you can see a difference.
Yes, I do.
This is my real skin color. That's the skin color right there. Wow. Look how white that is. Look, everybody is like, no! I'm a man!
Also, they probably didn't see if you get close, very, subtly spotted on the waist, too. You're speckled all over.
Almost, Jeff Goldblum, almost. Almost all over. We'll talk later.
You're hypnotizing me.
More about my skin. I believe, Jeff, you look into it, this may be the strangest and least productive interview we've ever had in 11 years, which is hard to do. I have to mention...
Congratulations.
We're out of time. You have to come back.
I have to, but we have to mention the movie.
We have to talk about the movie.
Showtime's been so good to me. Yeah.
Yes, Showtime. We must do well by Showtime. They'll turn off my service. Spinning Boris is the movie.
A delightful movie. March...
You're just the best, yeah. A delightful movie, yes, yes.
I'm just darling, aren't I? I'm darling. March 14th, that's right, Sunday, yeah.
Well, this is based on true events.
True events in 1996.
You can't just repeat things. I'm based on true events. True events. Why doesn't Showtime send out like a parrot from a pirate movie? True events.
Why not, indeed?
Yes. But it's based on...
True events in 1996. In Moscow, they had their first democratic free elections. Boris Yeltsin was running way behind to the communists, Zuganov. The communists were going to take over again until they secretly sent for 3 hotshot spin doctors.
From America?
From America, campaign advisors. Me, I played George Gordon, the same guy that masterminded Arnold Schwarzenegger's recent campaign.
Very good.
And I did research with him. He showed me all his old stuff, and Liev Schreiber's in it, and Anthony LaPaglia. And,
you're holding my leg. What the hell was that all about?
I just squeezed it. The world separates into two different kind of people. Those who...
I can't hear anymore now about... You can't... What are you doing? You keep touching me in these erotic ways.
You're adorable.
Spinning Boris premieres Sunday night at 8 on Showtime. You are one of my all-time favorite people to talk to. I love having this kind of show. Jeff Goldblum.